We are on another adventure. We're heading to Bellville, Texas to go see a castle and then maybe to the county jail. That's a museum, and then we're gonna go have burgers at Trump Burger. Then we'll head on up to College Station for the night, and then we'll go to a drive-through zoo tomorrow. So we have a fun weekend ahead of us.
Continue on Farm to Market 359 north for 4 miles.
We stopped at Newman's Bakery. We got some goodies, and we have our tickets, and we are getting ready to head to the castle. We're heading into the castle parking area. So once you get your tickets at the Newman Bakery, they'll give you armbands, and they will give you the directions, and it's approximately 3 miles outside of town. Newman Castle. Hey, you can see the reflection. There's a little trail that you can walk around, and you can see all sides of the castle. The back side of the castle.
I'm not going to go into much detail about it. The king likes to come out and talk about his baby. He does live here. There's also a lot of maintenance and upkeep on a castle. We try to keep it as safe as possible. Of course, castles weren't designed to be a safe place. As you walk around the castle, you're here to just take a little saunter around. You can go see the back side of the castle. There are a couple of bridges. You can walk all the way around. But it does give you a look all around the castle. We also have about 100 or so head of cattle out here, and didn't really keep tabs on how much he was spending on it over the next 20 years. Most people don't keep those kind of receipts, and this was his primary residence. It does add up quickly, so I can imagine what it ran into. But
did he design the castle himself?
He did, and he still does. We work on it constantly. We try to add new things, make it a little bit more updated, but he did build it as his house.
So was there a castle that inspired him?
Actually several. He's Scottish by nature, that's why we fly the Scottish flag. But he did live in Europe and traveled extensively seeing castles there. He worked as a missionary, or was a missionary in his 20s, and sailed around the world on a wooden sailing ship with the 5 masts and big square sails.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank y'all for coming out. If you want to be dubbed tonight, come pick up a sword and line up in the front, and we will have a night dubbing ceremony, okay? The wooden part of the bridge is a functioning drawbridge. It raises and lowers The chains attached to it go through holes in the wall into the gatehouse. Inside of the gatehouse, a large wheel. And you can actually get inside of that wheel and walk like a squirrel cage, a hamster wheel. Your body weight is sufficient to cause it to revolve, and it will raise and lower the drawbridge. So the gatehouse is front and center. The perimeter wall encircles right at a 1/4 acre of land. 5 round towers or turrets along the perimeter wall. The far north round tower is a chapel. And then there are 3 other towers on the right side for this particular location attached to the main living area. Not everything behind the walls is completely covered with the roof. There is a large open courtyard, which is very typical of the design you would find in medieval castles. So with the gatehouse front and center then, behind it, another tower where the flag is fluttering. The castle keep. A spiral staircase will take you to the rooftop, up past a couple guest rooms. The tallest tower in the back is the bell tower. If you look in the upper windows, you can see the silhouettes for some large bells. There are 4 of them up there. They are huge. The largest of those bells weighs right at 1,200 pounds. You can easily ring them simply by tugging on some ropes that dangle all the way down to the ground. You've got to get the bells to rock in their cradle and they'll start to ring. A 62-foot tall tower will put you above the treetops. The view up there is gorgeous. This is an isolated part of the county, so as you're up at the top looking around, you will only see one other house in the area about a half a mile further to the southwest from here. There are a few other houses close by, but fortunately all of the hills out here and the trees block the view from the other locations. I have pretty much built the castle by myself over a many-year period of time. Owning the Newman's Bakery in Bellville, I would get up very early in the morning, go in and make the cookies and the donuts. As soon as I could sneak out the back door, I came out here with the helper and built my home. I built this as my private residence. I had no idea when I was building this place that I would ever let groups of people come out here and walk around my property like y'all are going to be doing today. Worked on it extremely intensely for an 8-year period. 2006 was my move-in date. I've been living here since then. When I moved in, I wasn't completely finished building everything. I ended up doing all the furniture, the fixtures, the cabinetry work on the inside. So those things have taken me quite a while. I'm still doing some piddling around, trying to add on some stuff all the time. So, packing castle for the spoils. I tell you what, you've got a great leader that's been leading you in your campaign to keep you all together and to see that you're successful. Oh, it's quite easy to see how successful you guys have been simply by looking at you. It's a catapult and it throws rocks, doesn't it? More specifically, you would call it a trebuchet. They did use these and they were effective. The most impressive one I read about was assembled outside of Stirling Castle, Scotland, 1304. Siege was nervous, thinking of surrender, but by that time, you know what, Caleb? I'm trying to analyze the situation. You say you want to invade this castle? Yes or no? I have no idea. That was not a good, okay? I tell you what, Caleb. I'll concede. Caleb, give me my medal.
Yeah, he's ready. Oh.
Go get it. Oh, wow.
He's like, yeah, I'm not going.
Oh, there's no upstairs.
We've entered the castle. Okay. It's a closet. That's pretty cool. His armor. I like that he's got shelves behind his bed. Yeah, you know he made all that. That's really nice. The shower, look at that. It's a metal shower curtain. Now that is a king's bathtub. Ooh. Could you imagine filling that one up? That's incredible. I love these sinks. These are so cool. We go upstairs. The king allows you to go and go through any of his cabinets and go all over the place to look at his house. That's all your extra bedding. Wow, look at the sink. That's pretty cool. I'm sure it does. Oh, maybe not.
They turned it off.
There you go. That's cool. And take a shower.
Oh, nice. See if the shower works.
Okay, we're going to the third floor. Okay, we're going to go up again. We're on the roof. We're at the top of the castle. That's where we started out in the cover area down there.
Where's the telescope?
Right by the door. Okay, we're gonna go down from the roof. We're gonna go back down the stairs. Here's the one bedroom. Here's the other bedroom. We're back outside. Oh.
We keep our nails spaced rather close together so it can support your body weight well. In medieval times, they'd be spaced a lot further apart. They would be long enough to pierce all the way through your body. Maybe a little sharper than ours. So that when you did lay down, they would chain you in, and depending on how fast they wanted you to die, they would either leave you laying there and you would sink slowly over time. it could take 3 or 4 days or more before they started getting into vital organs. A week or more before you actually succumb to the spikes. If they wanted to kill you a little quicker, they put you in, chain you down, they take a bucket of rats, turn it upside down on your stomach, set fire to the top of the bucket, and the rats would go out the quickest way they could.
Oh my God.
Digging through your stomach. Now the stockade, you want to come around here? Stockade was put on the public marketplace. It wasn't designed. Wasn't designed to kill you. It was more used for shaming you if you cheated your neighbor on a horse, had a dalliance with his daughter. He would keep their rotten fruits and vegetables. Tomatoes, plums, cabbages.
And then you'd
And they would
throw
throw
it
them
out.
at you and say, don't do that again. Take a shower, clean your room, be nice to your parents. They would leave you in here 3 days to a week, depending on your crime. Has it been a week? Sure. We'll take your word for it. If you had a nice family, they wouldn't throw things at you, they'd bring you food and water. The second floor of the dungeon, there's not a whole
Okay.
lot up there. There you go.
Second floor of the dungeon, huh? Okay. Did you see that rat there?
This would be the dining hall.
Yep. Oh, there's the puppy too. He knows where to be. Yeah.
Hello, puppy.
Oh, there's just a second floor.
This is 2 more unfinished bedrooms.
Oh, okay. Look how thick these doors are. It's pretty cool. All right. And go up one more floor.
2 more bedrooms.
All right. And we're gonna go up again.
That's like 2 more.
Now what is this? Is this the ring the bell?
No, do it. Keep on. Go. Hey, can you go up there?
All right. We're coming down.
All right.